Hey guys, what's up? You're watching a review of Hobbit, Desolation, or Smaug. Please enjoy the video, like the video, comment below, subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Vine. Thank you and enjoy the video.
Never ceases to amaze me. The courage of hobbits.
Hey guys, what's up? It's the Michael M here in 1997. Here today with my brother Danny.
Hi guys.
Danny Danger. Today we are reviewing, The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Right, Danny?
Yep, this is
We saw it on day one, and let's just say that Danny here, he has all the books of the Lord of the Rings franchise. He has
and
the
I
Hobbit
read The Hobbit.
here. He read The Hobbit. I'm thinking about reading it maybe soon, maybe on Christmas Day. It's Christmas Eve right now, so let's just say, Danny, we saw the first one, we saw the original 3,
Yeah.
we saw Unexpected Journey in IMAX 3D, and we saw this one high frame rate 3D, right? But let's just forget about the 3D for a second. Let's talk about the film itself. How was it?
It was great. I liked it.
I loved the film overall as well. It was a great film. Would you say it's better than Unexpected Journey, though?
I think so.
Yeah, I say that
Yes,
the faults that part the Unexpected Journey had, people were complaining about, was its lackluster tones of story. They improved on it here by making it feel like it's more of an action-filled movie, while Unexpected Journey is more about talking and discussing about how they're going to travel to this mountain, right? So the story involves Bilbo Baggins taking place 60 years before the first 3 films.
All the dwarves, Gandalf, it's the whole cast. They added some new characters in there, which were also in the book, and they added some that were not in the book, like
Orlando Blues,
yeah,
Legolas.
Legolas and the she-elf is not also in the book.
Torio. She was played by Evangeline Lilly.
She was from the Lost TV show, if you guys ever saw that. But also, apparently, they added those characters because it was in his notes. It was in
J.R.R. Tolkien.
It was in Tolkien's notes because he had a set of notes that he had written, and his notes were what he wanted to add. And,
but he didn't want to.
I think he would make other
books.
other books to help.
But it's
to
maybe
add
wasn't
them
enough.
Like maybe in extended book, maybe like with like all his notes and that'd be cool.
No.
But he has a lot more of his novels.
Alright, so let's talk about the new characters. We have Orlando Bloom. We have Evangeline Lilly, who is Tario. We have Luke Evans.
Azog, which is Azog's son.
Oh yeah, he's
ugly motherfucker.
Yeah. We're gonna review the first Hobbit in the next episode, or after we say Merry Christmas to all you people. So there's those characters. We're gonna talk about the actors. We're gonna talk about there's Luke Evans, who's Bard the Bowman. He's a human character who has a family. He did a good job as well playing as a character whose town is right next to Thorin's mountain. And then there's Lee Pace, who plays the king of the Elvens. Thranduil, I think his name is. Dundee. And he is a good type of dark character, not really dark character, but he has a great voice and he knows how to play his character well. Would you say?
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of people are talking about is Smaug.
It's Smaug.
Smaug, whoever he's saying.
Peter Jackson says it's Smaug. It's pronounced Smaug.
Yeah, Peter Jackson directed, wrote, and produced it, I believe.
Yes.
So I gotta say, I really loved Smaug in this film. He was performed, voice act, and motion captured by Benedict Cumberbatch. If you guys seen Star Trek Into Darkness.
And also he's in Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, he's in his own TV show with Martin Freeman, who's Bilbo Baggins in this movie. Kind of cool thing. Now he did voice acting, motion capture, all the stuff in this film for Smaug, and I must say Smaug, and I must say he did a really great job for the role. He really feel like he's really a dragon. You kind of sense it. And I heard someone say that when you first see Smaug, it was kind of like one of the old pictures of the book. Remember the old picture book of the Hobbit you had?
Yes.
He was curled up.
He was sleeping, and he looked exactly like the picture that was drawn by
an illustrator.
Some other guy. Yeah, it wasn't Peter Jackson who drew that well. There are some pictures that he drew, but It's not as great as.
I think he still a show at all new actors really.
Who?
Smaug. Benedict Cumberbatch. He did a great job.
I think I have a picture of Peter Jackson's work.
I think he did really stole the parts because towards the conclusion of the film,
Yeah,
he
here's
did
a
a really good
picture
job.
of what Peter Jackson drew. That's something that Peter Jackson drew. That's Bilbo Baggins.
That's as small as Bilbo.
Yeah, that's Bilbo Baggins. He is small as hell.
Jesus, I don't want to be him. Around all those like wizards and all that stuff, I'll be scared as hell. So, back to now we talk about like, new actors. How'd you feel about Smaug's actor?
I loved him.
He was perfect.
Like his voice it just shakes. Like I just like tremble when I hear.
When I first saw like the dragon, I had a chill up my spine.
Yo, guys, if you watch it in what's it called,
high frame rate 3D,
yeah, and what was it?
48 frames.
Yo,
oh
to be
God.
honest, it looked nothing like a movie. Like I was like, what the hell?
They were for the first 5 minutes. You gotta get used to it.
I was like, whoa, and dude,
it's like a soap opera.
Also, when the dragon came in, I was like, okay. See, after a while in the beginning, you get
you get the visual effects.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, when the dragon came in, I was like, whoa. I was like, that's not even. You know, like what the hell? Like it was weird, right? Yeah, like I was like,
but then I got used to it. It's like my eyes adjusted.
But oh my, dude, like the dragon. Every time he talked, every part of his face kept on moving. It was like crazy, you know, like how
it was like every piece of his bone.
The dots. They added like
motion
dots, everything.
It's like if he was doing a video game, basically. That was really the best thing about the part. And he was great for like the battle scenes for like the conclusion of the film. I'm not gonna spoil anything there. Then we have all the visual effects that was done really well, I believe. People were saying that the visual effects are a little bit too cheesy at times.
Like what?
Like I don't know, like there were some scenes that you could knew that it was visual effects, while other parts you did not know.
Of course, like
if you're jumping from a really high part of the film, of course
the
you
mountain, the mountains, like in the background, that was not.
Of course, I mean it's
3D screen, guys.
Yeah, and for those who said 3D is not really good, I gotta say, for this type of film, it kind of works because you want to be in Middle Earth.
Remember,
Middle Earth,
there is no place like Middle Earth in this world. There are some parts of New Zealand that captures Middle Earth.
I think New Zealand's like it is Middle Earth, New Zealand, based on this film. What Peter Jackson did with this film. It's a shame there's no English this film. I feel sad.
There might be a pop-up though.
So,
Anyways, also a surprise in the movie was I think it's Keely. He starts to fall in love with
Toriel. She's basically made as a love relationship for Keely, who is basically one of the dwarves.
Yeah, he is.
He's the archer one.
He's the archer. Ellie and Keely are the nephews of
Thorin.
Thorin.
Now we have Thorin, we have all those characters. We have Bilbo Baggins, we have Gandalf, who's always great as always, as Gandalf the Grey, Ian McKellen. Great as always. We have Radagast the Brown, who shows up again for a quick minute in the film. Doesn't really do much. He gets less than we got in Unexpected Journey. And we do see the Necromancer in this film.
Necromancer, and we also
see a little reveal.
The tombs.
Yeah, it's really cool setup. One thing I felt that was kind of odd was that
also
I know it's a trilogy, of course, you know.
Remember the part thinking of had his Cane went when the magic went away. That felt kind of weird. I was like, whoa.
I felt like I was really right in front of it.
It was great to see it in HD.
High frame rate 3D.
Yeah, 40.
Even though you can tell when it's visual effects, when it's all makeup, it still looks really good. It just looks really good, and it really extends like the film at times. Even though for some reason it looks a little bit like everything's going a little bit faster. That's like the kind of the price of it for some people. They're saying, and a lot of people I know in school, they said they love the film overall, but they do say that it kind of feels a little bit like Lord of the Rings a little bit for some reason.
What the hell do you like? Come on, it's like
no, like the first 3 films, like Fellowship. Return of the King, Two Towers, those films. It feels a little bit too much like that. I don't think so. I mean, this is a prequel to the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I think it's not trying to mix it together, but trying to become its own story arc, as you could say, right?
Well, it is a trilogy.
Yeah, it's overall it's a trilogy, and
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and this does live off on a cliffhanger, so don't get mad about it. Hey, these are for the cliffhanger.
If you read the book, which I already did, you already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So I just can't wait to see There and Back Again, which is the last part of the Hobbit trilogy.
And also, in this film, you can see how Bilbo starts to change. Yeah, with the ring, he will kill to protect the ring.
You see the dark effects of it, and you say Martin Freeman does a great job as Bilbo.
And also, and you see like the ad messages the ring like it's a thing that helps with like see here the ring his eyesight improved in the book. His eyesight improved.
You can't really say too much about the. You don't want to spoil too much about it.
It's a book. It's one little thing.
So it's not a movie.
The movie. Does it happen in the movie? He sees further, and he can see his eyesight are now keen.
Bilbo does get some good scenes. Like he gets the spider scene, and then the Smaug encounter. It tries to calm him down. But I think that Smaug does not stop. It's like amazing. The visual effects for that film, everything looks great. Everything was smart. A lot of reviewers are saying that, like some of the editing scenes and some of the pacing wasn't really done well.
What?
Editing, like it's all cameras and they have to set it up in motion like that. They said that it didn't work well for some reviewers. Didn't like it. I felt like it wasn't really bad at all. I felt like the editing for the film was really solid. And one cool scene I really liked was when they were in the water and they had to escape the elves, like dwarves, and they were in the water and the orcs were chasing them and elves were there trying to kill each other.
I like how they added the camera scene.
Yeah, I love that scene. I liked how like the scene was so ridiculous. It was like one of those Looney Tunes escape scenes, but it was so Hobbit-y. Like it was kind of cool how they all did that. I still can't wait to see.
You can tell that the
something to visual
technologies have like evolved like if you see part 1 of the Hobbit and then you see part 2, like you see a total like
change in visual
effects like in over a year. Because remember in part 1 it wasn't that much visual effects. Only with the goblins.
Yeah, with all those like goblins and some of the orcs, you could tell it's visual effects. But overall,
no. See, the orcs are actual people, but they have on a green screen mask with cut a hole and a cut mouth. So yeah, so
they can breathe and
they can see the eyes. Added this, it's crazy.
All right. So overall, Danny, what would you give The Hobbit: The Desolation of Smaug out of 10?
What would you give? Because I'm either giving it a 9.5 or a 10 because I like it so much.
I love this film. I love it overall. If there's nothing really that much to say that's terrible about the film, like some people are saying. I mean, it's a 75% on the percentage overall.
I was surprised because our dad he actually predicted a part in the movie. I was like, wow, I wouldn't know that he predicted that because. Yeah, of course, yeah. I was like, because it was in his novel, so I'm like, okay. And they also changed a little bit some little things that.
Yeah, of course it changed. It's an adaptation of the book. It's not going to take every single thing off of it because it's adaptation. It took
a lot of things.
It took the important stuff and it put it into 3 films overall. So out of 10, I give this at least a 9.5 out of 10.
I give it a 9.5.
A solid film. I can't wait to see There and Back Again, the last part of The Hobbit. Although it's going to be sad that we're not going to see no more Hobbit films after this.
But at least we can own it and watch it.
Yeah, at least we can watch it, get the extended cuts, and see like the extended films of it overall. So, 9.5, 9.5, right? Mm-hmm. Guys, it's almost time for Christmas actually. So this video will possibly be up on Christmas Day, midnight, or right before it. Who knows? I'll be doing a Christmas video after that saying Merry Christmas to all you guys and some videos we missed, and also what we got for Christmas. And also what we're getting if we're letting presents. Look at him smile. He's happy about the Hobbit.
Okay, guys.
Bye. Bye.